Coronation Street star explains why Kit Green may still betray Lisa Swain. For now, Kit Green appears to be firmly on Team Swaller. But if Coronation Street has taught viewers anything over the years, it's that redemption is rarely permanent, and trust is always fragile. After last week's explosive events in Corriedale, Kit finally seemed to step into the role of unlikely hero. Fans watched as he rescued Carla Connor from a shipping container, where she had been imprisoned by the unhinged Becky Swain, bringing a dramatic end to one of the soap's most intense storylines in recent memory. The high-stakes crossover special saw Kit reluctantly join forces with Carla, setting aside their differences to expose Becky's crimes. What followed was a breathless sequence of events culminating in the devastating multi-car road crash, a moment that rippled across the street and left several lives changed forever. With Becky now finally out of the picture, many viewers are wondering whether Kit's decisive actions might earn him a reprieve in Lisa Swain's eyes. Has he done enough to secure a place in her good books? Or is his apparent change of heart merely a temporary truce? Actor Jacob Roberts, who plays Kit, has now reflected on the storyline and what may lie ahead in a revealing new interview with Soap Scoop, the weekly podcast from Inside Soap magazine, which features cast interviews every Tuesday. It just kind of happened out of nowhere. Looking back on the unexpected partnership between Kit and Carla, Jacob admitted that the dynamic wasn't something he anticipated. "It's a weird one," he laughed. "Me and Ali King, who plays Carla, got put together out of nowhere. I don't think I'd done many scenes with Ali before that at all. What might have felt awkward on paper quickly evolved into something far more layered on screen. So we just developed this bond, really," he continued. "We both wanted the same thing, although for different reasons. Whether Carla wanted Lisa back, and Kit just wanted to win the case, we were both working together to try and achieve our own goal. That uneasy alliance," Jacob suggests, "has left a lasting impact on how the characters see one another. I think there's some respect there now. Maybe there wasn't before, but there is now. And I probably respect Lisa a bit more, and she respects me a bit more as well. It's a subtle shift, but one that viewers picked up on immediately. For a character as morally slippery as Kit, even a hint of mutual respect feels significant." Has Kit finally won over the Swaller fandom? With Kit playing a key role in saving Carla, some fans have begun to soften towards him, particularly those invested in the beloved Lisa and Carla pairing, affectionately known as Swaller. Asked whether he thinks Kit has finally won over the fandom, Jacob sounded hopeful but cautious. "I don't know. I'd hope so," he said. "I think him saving Carla was a good thing. Kit wants Lisa and Carla to be together anyway, so I suppose that makes the Swaller fans happy." But even as Kit appears to be rooting for their reunion, the actor is quick to remind us that this is Coronation Street, and nothing is ever that straightforward. He'll always be dodgy. Despite Kit's recent heroics, Jacob is adamant that viewers shouldn't mistake his actions for a complete transformation. "I feel like he'll always be dodgy," he confirmed. "And I think they should always keep him dodgy." According to Jacob, Kit hasn't turned over a new leaf, he's simply chosen a path that happens to align with other people's interests for now. "I don't think he's changed fundamentally," he said. "I think he could stab Lisa in the back straight away, if he wanted to, and if it helped him." The line is delivered matter-of-factly, but it carries weight. Kit, Jacob explains, is driven by ambition above all else, particularly when it comes to his career within the police force. "He's a selfish character," he added. "So yeah, 100%, he'd do it." It's a chilling reminder that while Kit may currently be playing the hero, his loyalty has limits, and Lisa could yet find herself paying the price if she ever stands in the way of his aspirations. Coronation Street reveals who could reunite Lisa and Carla next week. While Kit's loyalty remains in question, another storyline unfolding on the cobbles promises something far gentler and deeply emotional. Next week, Coronation Street will revisit one of its most tender legacies as Roy Cropper marks the anniversary of the death of his beloved late wife, Hayley. The poignant occasion brings Roy and Carla together, offering both characters a chance to reflect, grieve, and ultimately look forward. As the difficult day approaches, a somber Roy confides in Lisa Swain that he plans to visit the boating lake where he scattered Haley's ashes, a private ritual of remembrance and love. What follows is a quiet but powerful sequence of scenes, as Roy and Carla reminisce about Haley's warmth, courage, and enduring influence. In a moment that resonates deeply, Roy gently urges Carla to make amends with Lisa. "It's what Haley would have wanted," he tells her. "For you to be truly happy." Moved by Roy's words, Carla echoes the sentiment, reminding him that Haley would want happiness for him, too. Moving forward without letting go, Roy's developing relationship with his pen pal, Alice, has left him feeling conflicted, a street source explains. He worries that by opening his heart again, he's somehow being unfaithful to Haley. Yet honoring Haley's memory brings clarity. It makes Roy and Carla realize that they deserve to move forward with their lives. They've carried so much grief, but they're allowed to live fully again. Roy's emotional breakthrough comes at a crucial moment. Earlier in the week, he writes a letter to Alice, only to be teased by Nina about taking things to a romantic level. Visibly uncomfortable, Roy storms out of the cafe, shaken by feelings he's not sure he's ready to confront. After Haley's anniversary, however, a calmer Roy discusses Alice with Nina once more. They briefly consider the unsettling possibility that Alice could be a catfisher, before deciding it's unlikely. Just then, Roy receives a text from his mysterious correspondent. Could love be about to blossom again for Weatherfield's most gentle soul? And will Carla finally follow Haley's imagined advice, and admit that her love for Lisa never truly faded? A romantic spring ahead. Coronation Street producer Kate Brooks has already teased that brighter days lie ahead for Lisa and Carla, promising a season of healing, romance, and long-awaited happiness. "Obviously, there's a lot to get past," Brooks said. "But they love each other, and that love never faltered. It was the circumstances that got in the way." Now that Becky's shadow has finally been lifted, Brooks believes the couple can begin again. They were engaged, she pointed out, so wedding bells are certainly ringing in the not-too-distant future. Brooks added, "They'll finally be free from Becky, free from the drama that surrounded that story, and able to be happy and content together. It's going to be a romantic spring for Carla and Lisa, and I think that will make a lot of people smile." Quote,